Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. I'm starting off here in the breach because I'm going to do another one of those Mod the Gungeon challenge runs. This run, only familiars. I can't shoot. It's gotta be only familiars. I'm gonna have a lot of familiars to start with. No Payday familiars and no Owl because I think that those might be a little bit overpowered. I really have no idea though. It might be that those are kind of necessary for a run like this to win. But I'm never gonna shoot. To prove to you that I'm never going to shoot during this run, I'm actually going to unbind the shoot button. Actually, I'm gonna bind it to P. P is gonna be my shoot button, and I will never ever press it. There we go. There's my mouse. Can't actually shoot at all, and I'm just gonna dodge. My familiars will do all of the attacking for me. Hopefully they're, strong. What the hell was that? Whose bullet was that? I've never noticed that, but was that R2-G2? Did he get like a weird buff? Did the quality of his shots change? I have no freaking idea. No, it's not. Okay, I have no idea. Regardless, it is like R2-G2. His bullets are like very weirdly electric when they're coming out of him. That's very interesting. But yes, anyways. Familiar run. I'm not gonna shoot. Familiars are gonna do all the work for me, and I think that this might be a very interesting run. I think it might be a very good run early, and it might get a little bit worse later on as we go. Okay, look at that chicken there. And I worry a little bit about bosses, but honestly, it might make Enter the Gungeon itself easier because I actually just do not need to ever worry about shooting. I can dodge. My familiars will run into enemies and kill them for me. I can kind of rush a little bit by trying to get to the boss fight as soon as possible. We don't need to do as many rooms as we otherwise would on a normal run because it doesn't matter how many rooms we do. The chickens are doing a lot of damage. What items do I have? Also, I'm never gonna pick up an item or buy anything from the shop on this run, but I have a battle standard. To make everything just a little bit better, I've got Wingman and Space Wren, we've got Dog and Wolf, we've got the Chicken Flute, we've got R2-G2, and we have Super Space Turtle. But again, no Owl and no Payday familiars, just because I don't know if they're necessary. I love the bullet effects on R2-G2. I have no idea what's causing that. You can see those are the items I have. But also, I feel like maybe having the Owl plus, what is his name? Whatever the name of that Payday familiar is that has the blanking effect, because both an Owl and a blanking familiar might be a little bit too strong. Could be wrong about that though, but hey, this is all just a test of the Gungeon system, and we're gonna see how viable a familiar only run actually is. Those shots, they're very bright. It makes me feel like there's actually a bug with R2-G2 because I've never seen that before. Granted, I haven't had him as an item in a legit run in like, my God, a long time. I can't remember when the last time was I had R2-G2. So maybe he is working as intended, or maybe it's just something in Mod the Gungeon. You know, maybe the developer was like, I want to make R2-G2 look a little bit prettier. As is, these rooms are very easy, but this is as strong as we're ever gonna get on the run. We are never gonna get stronger. We can pick up anything that drops on the ground, blanks or armor, but we can't open chests, we can't get junk out of chests. We've just got to do our best to dodge while the familiars do all the work for us. And maybe that's enough. Maybe we'll have a perfectly fine run, I don't know. This will be an interesting run to figure out. It actually looks pretty strong right now just because the familiars are doing so much damage. This is kind of one reason why I also didn't really want to have the Owl and the Payday familiars, because I was thinking maybe that's gonna be like too strong for us. I actually can use the coolant. My familiars, their bullets do something. Is there an item, like an active item that I would like? I don't think so. I was thinking I could give myself the shield, and if, I'm just gonna go down to the next floor, no oubliette. I was thinking about giving myself the shield, and if I gave myself the shield, then I could hide. You know, I could go under the shield of the maiden, avoid damage, let my familiars do the bloody work of killing the enemies for me. This seems fine. I have no idea if this is gonna be a strong run. But it's weird because I'm not gonna get any stronger as we go. I'm not gonna get a speed upgrade. I'm not gonna get any sort of statistical advantages. I'm not gonna get a good room clearer or boss killer. It's just, can we dodge enough for long enough? Never being able to, choose our own target. Never being able to get any other active items. Will it be a good enough run to let us win? I don't know. It might be a little bit easier because maybe I can focus on dodging, and by focusing on dodging, I'm not going to accidentally take damage that I otherwise would take, you know? I don't know. First time I've ever, this might not be the first time I've ever attempted a familiar run, but definitely the first time in a long while. I remember at one point, I did give myself like 50 wolves. Just using Mod the Gungeon, and I gave myself like 50 wolves just to see what would happen. The game does not like it when you give yourself 50 wolves. The game has problems. Hell, even if you're in the forge, and you know those platforms that move up and down, or left and right, or back and forth, or whatever, in the forge, they're very common. If you have like 50 wolves and they're all standing on that moving platform, the platform doesn't move. Which I thought is kind of strange, because how are you supposed to get across the platform if the platform doesn't move? But like, I don't know if the weight of the dogs are too much for the platform, or if maybe it's just glitched out because you have 2 dogs, you know? I don't know. A room like this seems kind of dangerous because I actually can't choose my own target. I can't apply knockback to enemies. I just have to rely on the familiars to protect me. So that was a little bit close there. I'm just gonna beeline the boss. I don't even care about, I do care about this guy. No, I don't. Hold on a second. I just wanna check something. Okay, so it is Matman. Someone, I think their name was Peculiar on the YouTube comment section. They said that you could use the grappling hook to steal the backpack. I actually have no idea if that is true, but if it is, that is awesome to know. I wonder if you can also steal the sword or the shield, but hell, if it does work and you can actually use a grappling hook to steal the backpack there, that is actually kind of awesome. How often do you think to yourself, oh man, I have a couple of active items, if only I could get a backpack. Now, of course, you can't get a backpack if you don't have the grappling hook. If that's the only item that gives you that chance, then it's kind of a little bit unfortunate. Kind of a little bit rare that you will actually get it to work. We have so many ways of blocking bullets that glass Guanstone shrine ended up being pretty valuable. Maybe I should drop those Guanstones. You know what? The game gave me a shrine. I'm gonna stick with it. But the game's only gonna get harder as we go. As I have mentioned, at least twice before, I think. And we're not gonna get any stronger. The floors are gonna get harder. If we come across the Wallmonger boss, I was thinking that maybe we wouldn't be able to kill a Wallmonger fast enough before it would crush us. I hate these thin hallways. But it's actually seeming like that's not gonna be a problem. We should be able to kill the wall. My familiars can't walk into the room because the doorway was very thin. There they go. They're starting to teleport in now. I did take damage because of this fact that my familiars were unable to enter the room because of the thin hallway. That's a strange and very annoying bug. All right, so we've already lost the glass Guanstones. Why not? Sure. You can tell that something is wrong based off of the map and the fact that there's this little dot up here. Like, this is obviously a bad hallway generation or something. Anyways, I don't feel super bad about missing the about getting hit just because of that situation that happened. have no idea what order my familiars will target enemies in, but at least R2-G2 can fly. I think that he's got to be like a guaranteed familiar that you take with you. Now you could bring along the wingman and the space friend and say, hey, they can fly because they orbit you. That's good enough. But I think you gotta have an R2-G2, because R2-G2, if you can't shoot, can still hit enemies with his bullets when you are in cover. Full Metal Jacket could be interesting. Coin Crown, mech, nothing here is good. I mean, Full Metal Jacket on a normal run would be almost a no-brainer choice. Thank you. E-Bulletkin, can we get him? Oh! We got him! A little bit surprising. We got him, and I wasn't even able to use my coolant on him. I was going to use the coolant on him, like as soon as he stopped moving, pop the coolant, see what happens. I wonder if this is R2-G2 with electric bullet effects. It's interesting, if your familiars sometimes get your bullet effects, like R2-G2 potentially, it means it's actually very not in your best interest to have him on very particular runs in which you can be hit by electricity and take damage. Now, as a robot, I'm immune to electricity, but if I wasn't the robot, maybe I wouldn't want not Super Space Friend, or R2-G2, if he is the guy who's doing what I think he's doing. Okay, they're finally getting around there to killing things. Thank you, thank you. You know, not being able to... Let's see what it is. It's the clone. I'll take it. I'll take it because of one reason. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything if we win the run, and if we lose the run, then... I mean, I could just end the video if I wanted to, be like, okay, we lost. Or I could, you know, do it again. But we would get like no value out of dying. We just respawn with 6 HP and it's like, okay, do it again. Because, you know, we've given ourselves a specific subset of items. And these are the items that we're gonna use for the entire game. Chicken's pretty good. This is like, I feel like this might be the dullest Enter the Gungeon video I've ever done. I'm just walking around, everything's dying on its own. In fact, I'm focusing way too much on the enemies. I shouldn't even focus on the enemies. Oh, okay. I actually have no idea what hit me. Was it a veteran that was shooting in front of me? May have been a veteran shooting in front of me. Like, I really have like no incentive, basically. Okay, that I saw. That was a skull that I couldn't do anything about because I can't shoot. But yes, anyways. Should probably just actually concentrate on dodging instead of talking, because I've been taking a lot of damage. Which is surprising. This is because, you know, again, we're kind of strong right now in that things die very quickly. But I'm taking a lot of damage because, you know, I can't shoot. I can't kill an enemy. I can't apply knockback to something so that it gets pushed away from me. So we gotta be careful. This is gonna be an interesting run. And we only have 6 HP, even though we did flawless both of the 2 first bosses that we fought. There we go. My God, it took a long time to find the frickin' boss room. I just want to find the boss fight as quickly as possible so I can get the hell out of here. Move on down to the next floor, you know. This is not good. This thing will explode in a second. There it goes. That was actually a little bit startling. Sometimes my familiars will break bullets, and I'm realizing that if they break the explosive shot, that's actually really bad. We gotta be a little bit careful there. Well, things are dying. Familiars are doing their job. I haven't even used a blank once on this run, I'm realizing too. Could have saved myself some damage earlier, but I'm a sucker for trying to get those flawlesses. Well, third floor done, fourth floor. This is like also one of the fastest runs I think I've ever done. 15 minutes in, we're already down to the fourth floor. You know, that's not a speed run time. I think a speedrunner's time would be like 6 minutes to the dragon or something, but you know, it's not a speedrunner's time, but it is my time. Oh. That guy has a fast shot speed. I think I've noticed that before, that he has a mix of fast and slow shot speeds, but I didn't realize it was that freaking intense. I wanted to try to push it, honestly. Thank you, familiars. I might just want to like hide behind the chicken whenever possible if I feel the need to do that. Oh, the wingman shot is actually explosive. Very interesting. I just want R2-G2 to move a little bit so R2-G2 can shoot him. The dog is like, "Arr, I'm gonna get you." Little does he know, the enemy is across the chasm. I thought I remembered that would work, and indeed it did, although I think it worked because it exploded the second explosive push icicle thing. Oh, you idiot! I'm talking to myself there. I tried so hard to push the ice cube over to the red mage, and I just ended up getting shot. I was trying way too hard to make that happen. I mean, this is another situation where I have no idea what my familiars are gonna end up doing, but as long as they're shooting something, they're helping me out. I'm gonna run. Things are dying. Skelly Man is down. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Did you see that? He ran into me. He 100% ran into me directly. There was no question what his motives and intentions were. What an asshole. Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna hide. I mean, the problem is I got Wingman and Space Friend. They benefit to have line of sight on the enemies. You know, I don't really want to be hiding if I can put myself in a little tiny bit of harm's way, but still have them actually doing some attacking. Oh, I see. I see, those bullets have a variable speed on them, okay. Maybe R2-G2 shots always look like that, or maybe it was updated in one of the number of updates to the game that I just wasn't paying attention to when it happened. Supply drop, that's the name of it. I was thinking, there's another update to the game, isn't there? Well, yeah, but it hasn't come out yet. AG&D is still in the drawing board. Wolf, you need to do more damage, buddy. You also need to not worry about shooting the jammed thwomp who literally can't hurt me. Target selection on the AI here is maybe not the best. Okay. Boss fight? No, chest room. I saw this room and I saw that it was kind of a little bit of a weird dead end, so I thought I would check it out. It was just a chest. Unfortunate, because we can't do anything about that. Okay. This room can suck. You know what? Use a little bit of coolant every once in a while. Maybe that could have saved me some damage on an earlier run. Not run, floor. Run? Be careful of the explosive barrels. Wingman loves exploding you. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god. You know what? Oh, get away from me! I think he touched me, but he didn't hurt me. This is what I'm talking about. You know, no knockback, no target selection. I've just gotta wait and hope that my super space friends can kill things. Good, 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 good. I did use a blank. I'm gonna be not so bad about using blanks because we need to use them sometimes. To save ourselves from some damage. That thwomp is so fast. Get out of here, thwomp. You know, they're not targeting the gunslinger. Chicken and electricity seems to work pretty well. I gotta remember that. That's super space turtle shots that are doing that? It's weird. Chicken plus electricity, it's like the chicken... Like the chicken is constantly getting hit by the electricity and then it summons more chickens because of that, I think. No reason to even go this way. What the hell are we doing? I mean, I actually think it's, right now, it's the best way of going back. There's no teleporters. Taking a lot of damage. When something as integral to the game experience as shooting is suddenly taken away from you, you gotta realize, hey, game can get hard when you can't shoot. Sorry, Jest, not today. It's not gonna be a wallmonger. I mean, honestly, the kill pillars might be the best boss because they are pretty easy to dodge if you have time to focus on dodging, and we actually do have a lot of time to focus on dodging, so maybe it would have been a good fight for us. But High Priest seems like it might be fine too. See if this guy gets electrified at all. Okay, this seems terrible. Although we do have a chicken, and we have a spaceship helping me out. Yeah, those spaceships. It's very sturdy. Actually doing a very good job of breaking bullets from the High Priest, and he's dead. That went quick. I think we could have absolutely killed the wallmonger if we needed to. That was very fast. How about the dragon? How about the lich? Oh, I have no idea. I don't know how much damage we're doing. I don't know if we are damage capping the bosses or not. I think we might be, because they were actually doing a good job on the boss, but maybe that's just like a stationary target. Maybe they would do worse against a you know, fast-moving enemy that has a lot of walls to hide behind. It seems like that's definitely the case. At least it might be the case. So this is gonna be everyone's favorite room. Hammer time. It's the only like non-bullet hell blueprint thing that I have memorized, is that if you only have one direction to go off of the first room of the 5th floor, you're gonna have hammer time. There's an Ashen shotgunner, gotta be careful about him. He's not that hard to dodge though, because he fires very tight bursts. You can always just walk around him and you should be fine. He doesn't track you, he doesn't fire wide angle shots, just a very tight shot. Oh god. This seems like it won't be good. Now, the other thing that I'm noticing, oh, that's not that's my friend's bullets. The other thing that I'm noticing is that Space Friend and Wingman, I think they home in on enemies near you. So, you know, I'm noticing that when I'm making a dodge and all my other familiars are, what the hell's in here? Hello. All my other familiars are off doing something else, they will at least still shoot at the enemy that is nearest to me, which seems very nice, because oftentimes I want someone to shoot at an enemy near me. I want to knock him back, maybe kill him so that he's not gonna hurt me. You're actually not a problem, because, I mean, you died quickly, but even if you didn't, I was just gonna hang out next to the, oh, God, that scared the shit out of me. I was just gonna hang out near the near the wall, and he wouldn't have stood a chance. The chicken, it's like, it does a weird attack when it goes to hit an enemy. Like pawing at the ground like a dog. It's very strange. Get out of here. That's weird lag. I can knock off a barbecue pit. I'm not completely helpless. I'm just mostly helpless. Wingman and Space Friend, though, they can also get stuck in walls and then they don't shoot, I think, so you do have to be a little bit careful about them. That was a very dumb maneuver. I can break a lot of bullets with these guys, I'm realizing. Maybe that's their primary benefit. Not even attack damage, although they are hurting things, which I like. And maybe just their ability to help you break bullets. I actually like this room. There's a lot of big rooms in the Forge that I do not like. This is one of the ones that I do like, because you actually do have great maneuverability as long as you only go clockwise. And it's actually kind of fun to just use the treadmills to just run around the entire frickin' room over and over again. Okay. All right, we found the boss fight. Let's do it. Me, my friends, and I. Let's go. Pretty sure that won't do anything. I wish that you could hit the dragon with goop, poison, fire, electricity. I can understand it though. Oh no. So this is a problem because my familiars are focusing on the dragon itself, but I need help killing the SMG guy over here. At least there's only one SMG now. Aw, crap. Now, if I can get myself over there, I can actually, you know, get Space Friend and Wingman to help out. Actually, maybe kill this guy in a decent length of time. Though it took a while. And R2-G2 is still firing, Super Space Turtle has stopped firing, the Wolf has stopped firing. This is what I was afraid of, but I actually thought this would be a problem on Wallmonger, not on Dragon. I guess it does make sense though. Your familiars, they have bad AI if the enemy is not moving. And the Dragon, even though its head is moving, is technically not moving. So we are actually at a bit of a disadvantage here. Okay, the skull should hopefully break. I think I'm actually just safe in the corner. Well, not from this attack. Luckily, we made the dodge. I'm gonna save Chillin because, well, not only does it not do anything against the dragon, but it might help kill the SMGs faster. I don't know if they take electric damage. I tried to use it against one earlier. I'm hoping it helped out. R2-G2, at least he is still doing something. My God. I think the Payday familiar with the shotgun also does get his AI broken. So it's kind of annoying. Okay. I'm hoping that when the heart appears, they will change AI targets, start attacking the heart, and as a result, maybe we can kill the heart in 2 phases. I don't think we'll get it in 1 phase. That being said, at least we don't have to worry about SMGs and not being able to choose our own target. Good, they are changing targets. Super Space Turtle is firing, I think. The Wolf is doing an attack animation, although I don't know if the Wolf is actually hitting. Makes me wish that there was an item that let you choose. Oh, that was such a bad dodge. It was the wrong direction. There's so many things on the screen, sometimes I am getting confused as to where I am. I should just look for the banner. I wish that there was an item that was like a laser pointer, and you could target the laser pointer on an enemy, and then that's the enemy that will be attacked by your familiars. It seems like it would be very limited use, but maybe it could just be an active item that recharges instantly, like the grappling hook, and then that way you could target your familiars, you could sick them on specific enemies, and it's just like, kill him. Maybe if you use it, it has a damage upgrade on the enemy. You and your AI companions, I don't know. Maybe that's how it would work. It has a relatively quick charge time, increases the damage done to an enemy while you have the laser on it, and your AI familiars will automatically guaranteed attack it and they won't glitch out their AI or something. I don't know. There's some way you could make that work. And what would it be a reference to? I mean, a laser pointer would be one, but also maybe the tag targeting system from the MechWarrior franchise. You got options. You got options. Just don't rush me down. See that supernova? Okay, he's dead. This room sucked, but it actually didn't end up to be that bad. We only have 6 HP though. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. We skipped a couple of floors. We skipped the oubliette. We skipped the Abbey. So, you know, having a little bit low HP is, damn it, is not unexpected. I know I got hit from contact damage there, but you might know what I was trying to do there. I was trying to time my dodge with the shots coming in from the Poupillon so that I would have an opening, basically, to make a dodge. But instead of that working as intended, that Bludgeon was a little bit too fast and managed to rush me down. Was that Bludgeon jammed? Oh god, this seems like it's gonna suck. Get away from me! I don't know how I didn't take contact damage. Do you just not take contact damage from those guys? Because that would be nice. I mean, they are killing things. There's a... Can someone deal with the bubble bullet? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wingman dealt with the bubble bullet. I want to try to not use any blanks if I can avoid it, but HP's important. I like a room like this where the enemies are nowhere near you at spawn. You have time to let your familiars kill them. Wish R2-G2 fired a little bit faster. For a black tier item, he's awful. For a familiar, he's okay, because he doesn't get stuck on terrain, he can fly over stuff, but as a black tier item, R2-G2 is terrible. Super Space Turtle might be better, because at least Super Space Turtle, at least he fires continuously. Maybe I'm missing something. Jesus Christ. Oh, he went in the corner and I didn't see him. He went into the hidey hole. Oh, crap. This might be worth a blank. No, it's not worth a blank, because the enemies are all dead. We have 4 HP, but we have another blank. Yo, this run's hard. Not being able to attack, to have any agency in what dies when, not having any defense, makes the run pretty hard sometimes. Jesus. Okay, you are worth electrocuting because frickin' this guy is the biggest pain in the ass. Just hide. One more. I thought we were done. Look at all the feathers! I'm sorry, chicken friends. Okay. 4 HP, 2 blanks, coolant. Yep. Gotta be careful about that. The chickens just seem to be so angry all the time. I don't understand it, but I also love it. Dude, just hide. I kind of do want to hide on like the right side, I think. Here come more enemies. As long as we aren't moving back and forth, the spectral gun nuts will target me directly, so they should miss all the time. They can't cross the gap because they're not technically flying. They are ground-based units. Although I don't know if they're hit by electricity. Crap. This seems terrible and terrifying. Jammed one is killed. Oh, another blank dog! Thank you, dog. Yeah, spectral gun nuts aren't too much of the problem. I was more worried about the Creech bouncing shots. Okay, this seems like it's gonna suck. Although with just the Pupulon, I think we're done. Man, thank God for the battle standard. It's such an annoying item because when you get it on a run, you're like, oh, this is gonna be completely worthless for me. But then you do a challenge run where you can't shoot and only your familiars can shoot. It ends up being kind of worthwhile. You know, I would love to be able to shoot the Pupulon. You know, the only enemy in the room that can actually summon bullets, but I guess we're just gonna have to deal. I failed in my attempt earlier at actually making a dodge roll work against him. You know, because you gotta kind of plan out where his bullets are moving, plan your dodges accordingly. Oh, please kill the Pupulon. Thank you. Don't let another one of those bastards live. You know, there's a lot of ways to get around annoying enemies like a Pupulon. You know, can I shoot? Well, if I can shoot, then I can use a freezing gun. I can use a explosive weapon. If I can't, I can use an active item, but we haven't had a chance to get any other active items because we're not opening any chests on this run. Kind of have to just stand in the middle and dodge. I think that's it. No, we're not at the intersection room. This is the intersection room. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We are going to run around, do our damnedest to prevent the summoner from summoning anything. We're gonna just walk up to him and stop him. Although I think the AI is now targeting him, good. We're just gonna wait. The Gunslinger's dead. Oh no, he's not dead yet! But R2-G2 has him in Super Space Turtle. And Wolf. Good. As a bad enemy to use the coolant on. Completely negated it, 100%, but it's okay. We're done. Room over. We had no last wave of shotgunners plus annoying jerks, aka Revolvenant. Oh wow, they just really did not like the idea of a skeleton living. Thank you. You see, sometimes when the AI works in your favor, it works. And they know what they're doing. Other times they're idiots. Didn't see any other drops. You know what? I might not be able to hit him, so why don't we just activate the coolant in the middle, and there we go. If anything can spawn electricity, I will love it. That was an unnecessary dodge. Could have very easily hit me. Hitting me? Could have very easily hit me. Had hit me. Had hit me. He could have possibly very easily in the past had intersected his bullet with my body. 3 HP. Crap. 3 HP. 3 armor. 3 blanks. That's not a good enemy to do that on. Yep. Not sure what I could have done differently except use the blank, but I thought that maybe I could get away with it. We are at the boss fight though. 2 HP, 3 blanks. We know what the patterns are. We know what the enemies are gonna do. We know what we're gonna do. Please attack the tombstones. Oh, they're not gonna attack the tombstones, are they? It is a wreck. It's not a wreck. We just gotta be very careful, and we have to do our damnedest to let our familiars. Ah, damn it. Help us out. And now we have to blank, so. There is no question, we have to blank. Although, we are done with the first phase. You see, like, if they had attacked the tombstones, then I probably would have been able to get through that without dodging or without blanking. But also, I knew that dodge was gonna. I didn't know that dodge was gonna end the way it did, but it was a bad dodge that I had made. Okay, familiars are gonna help out a little bit in breaking bullets. Thought I was gonna get hit there. But this is gonna be kind of a repeat of Dragon, where we actually are gonna have a bit of a problem with our familiars not always attacking, which seems terrible and terrifying, but we'll see. You know, I've got Chicken, I've got Wingman, I've got I've got Space Friend. I didn't know where I was. Oh, god damn it. Oh, are we gonna do it again? We could do it again. I did take clone. Take 2. The first run was a practice run. This is a real one. Oh, I just dodge rolled into a pit like an idiot. There wasn't even anything to dodge. That's my penalty for dying. I think he gave me a Guan stone. God damn it. Okay. Take 2. Take 2. I'll do it in the same video, I don't care. Thank God for clone, right? Okay, just some bad dodges. I should have used blanks in some situations, and I should have positioned myself better, because we never need to worry about whether or not we have line of sight on enemies. We just gotta dodge. Let's try to keep that in mind this time. Let's try to have a better run this time around. Ugh. I hit the blank button. I was just a split second too late on the second phase of the Lich, and on the first phase of the Lich, I made the dodge roll inside of his ring attack, and you never want to do that because you will get hit. Unless you have anything that improves your dodge roll speed, you're gonna get hit. And if you have something that actually makes you faster, you're actually at a disadvantage there, because even if you have a faster dodge roll, you still might get hit by it. But at base speed, if I had just not made that dodge right at the beginning, or not at the beginning of the fight, but after he had summoned his enemies and he was doing that ring attack, if I had just not made that dodge, I think it would have been fine. That is very unfortunate. Okay, take 2. It still counts if I win on the clone, right? We get basically nothing for the clone. We have the same HP that we had when we started. Pretty sure we have absolutely no advantages whatsoever. We have master rounds, but they don't do anything. So we're just doing the run again. I sound sad, but I'm not sad. It's funny. Made it all the way to the Lich, and the clone is gonna keep us alive. Yeah, oh no, we got it. Okay, now we're gonna do it. Blanking also destroys your companion's bullets. Like Super Space Friend, R2-G2, if I blank, their bullets just are completely removed from the screen, so you gotta be a little bit careful about that. Why careful? I don't know, because sometimes you want them to be shooting at an enemy, and if you blank, it takes longer to kill the enemy because their bullets aren't hitting. I'm not sure if Wingman and Space Friend have that happen. You know, I don't know if they would continue to fire. Or I should say, if their bullets would disappear when you blank. Don't stand there. For a split second, I thought that was a fun idea. And then I realized that was a stupid idea. I'll take the glass Guanstone. I'm just gonna not open any chests or buy anything from shops. Speaking of chests. Speaking of... Well, I didn't really mention the Old Crest room, did I? And we're gonna be missing the Oubliette and the Abbey twice on this run. It's double the content, right? I'm kind of embarrassed for dying, but... You know, I guess I didn't give myself all the familiars, did I? Thank you for not shooting. You know, I don't have the owl, I don't have the Payday familiars. I'm cursed. I can't shoot. We have no advantages floor to floor, except whatever HP that we have. I don't know if you can go through a table. The rubber bullet. I can't remember if they fling themselves over the table or if they hit the non-flip table and they bounce off. On enemies that move, my familiars can do a good job of killing them, but you know, I worry a little bit about what's gonna happen on the dragon second time around, or second phase of the Lich where our familiars just kind of stop attacking for a while, because that really did not work well for us, did it? First phase of the Lich, not a problem, except for the familiars that he spawned that I couldn't actually tell my friends to go kill. Don't light yourself on fire, please. I took the damage, it's my fault. That part. Ooh, nice. A little bit of fire. Burn, baby, burn! This is not the room that summons 2 commando bulletkins. That is the room that has the shambling round in the middle. There's a lot of rooms in Gungeon that look like other rooms that often confuse me. It's like, isn't this the room where you know, you got a skeleton in the middle and a bunch of zomboners? Some spent? No, it's a different room. Subtly different than the room that you are currently in. Okay, careful of the explosions, please. I could try playing without having my hand on the controller, but that might be a little bit difficult because that's my dodge button. Huh. If I remapped it though, maybe. Do again. I kind of want to see if stealing the backpack works, but I don't want to steal and then get cursed. So let's do that on a different run, on a run that we actually get the grappling hook on. Or maybe on a run where, oh, how about a stealing run? You can only get items if you steal them, and that's it. Keys, blanks, you have to take a level of curse for every item. No bosses, no chests. Maybe you wouldn't be cursed to start the run with, because that might make it a little bit difficult if you take one item and then you get LJ and it's like, well, now I have a sawed-off shotgun. Okay, maybe that would be a little bit too much. Thank you, Wolf. We'll see. I don't need your keys, dog. It's like the last thing I need. Wish the shrine would work. Maybe not. Maybe I would not want to take curse for a little bit of HP, even if it did work. some of these familiars are blocking the laser. There is a familiar. Ah, this is gonna suck. I guess I'm gonna have to try to draw the missiles into familiars in order to hurt them. It's not that bad. It's just slightly annoying. So there you go. There you go. Super. Oh, they really didn't like him. That Beady, they're like, okay, boss is dead. Kill the Beady. I think the only reason I was able to kill the first Beady was because I actually did put the coolant down, and I think he did get electrocuted. Electromacutified. Beady, again, another enemy that I think looks like they might be able to fly, but in actuality, they don't fly. You can still hurt them. With goop, with coolant, with their ground-based items. Oh god. Okay, this sucks. Thank you, oh my lord. Frickin' jam Deadeye. I don't think we saw a single Deadeye on the on the last run, quote unquote. On the first time through this, oh god, no. Yep. They're still gonna shoot me. They're still gonna have perfect frickin' accuracy, these god dang jerks. Maybe I can learn like a new way of dodging them. Like, is this a good way of dodging them? Just kind of like going back and forth constantly? Because it feels like they track your movement with perfect accuracy. Oh. That was dumb. I was gonna try to do this room differently, and what I was gonna try to do differently was stand in the center dodging in a circle instead of standing on the outside edge. It did not work. That was a bad idea. I think what I should have done was stay on the outside and then go counterclockwise. Because I always go, or counterclock, or yeah, go clockwise. Because I always go counterclockwise in the direction that the minecarts are going. But I think maybe if you go the opposite direction of the minecarts, you might have an easier chance. Maybe if I had gone this way, clockwise, would have been better. Because I could actually potentially maybe more easily avoid the bullets coming at me. You know, if an enemy shot, they're only gonna shoot for a second. As opposed to if I'm, you know, traveling in the direction of the minecart, they're gonna try to shoot me and follow me and then continue to shoot me, and that'll be a little bit difficult. I'm struggling in my conversation just because of the frickin' enemy. Whenever I see one of those Kohlers, I remember his name this time, I've always got to think to myself, God damn Kohler. Alright. There goes the last blank. I think if you're going to use a blank on this guy, use it at the beginning of the fight, because that's when you're going to need the blank. Oftentimes, not all the times, but most of the times, he seems to open up with that attack where he slowly lumbers towards you and fires bullets randomly, or he'll do this attack, but moving towards you with the 2 alternating speed rotating eye bullets. And that is the worst attack, because if he pushes you into a corner, which he's gonna do, dodging is gonna be extra difficult. All we have to do right now is just wait. He's not dead. Even though we're hurting him, he's not going to take any damage because he's on his last HP. And bosses, certain bosses, oh, of course, I couldn't tell what direction the bullets were going to spawn in. Certain bosses, like this guy, the High Priest, I think too, when they turn invisible, you can't kill them. You have to wait until they respawn. Doesn't matter how much damage you do, doesn't matter if you can actually hit them when they're invisible, it doesn't matter if you hit them as they're disappearing. You gotta wait for them to reappear before you kill them. Now there is one enemy that does that, but you actually can kill it. It's the oh, let me think. Maybe the gull. When the gull is jumping, it works. What other bosses are in the game that would do a disappearing act? The Mind Flayer. When the Mind Flayer goes onto the bell, maybe. can't remember. I cannot remember. But in any case, yeah, that was very annoying. And then of course he summoned bullets where I literally couldn't see him. God damn it. He summoned bullets in the direction I was moving, and then by the time I saw them, I had no opportunity to dodge, and he killed me. He didn't kill me, he hit me. That being said, I still think we have more HP than we did on the last run attempt. This sucks. Good, 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 good. And this guy. Man, it's so true. That guy, the summoner, that necromancer guy, he will, well, I mean, there's two different types of necromancer. Not the gunslinger necromancer, this guy necromancer. He will start shooting his gun with no delay every single time. Unlike most other enemies that spawn that have like a short delay before they actually start firing. That guy just fires immediately, I hate it. I guess if it's consistent, it's not that bad. I just don't know if it's a bug or a feature, you know? That's why? Actually, can you no, you can't electrify these guys. But you can light them on fire. And when the player flies, the player can't be lit on fire. So maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about with this whole spectral gun nuts fly and, but they can't move over gaps. I mean, they can't move over gaps. That much is obviously true because I know it to be true. Look in your heart. But, I don't know, because freaking Meat Cube, he flies. You can't electrify him, but you can poison him. What's the deal with that? What's the deal with the Meat Cubes? I should specifically get, I think, the chicken in the shit, quote unquote, just to make sure that the chicken summons some friends for me. This room can be very annoying. If the enemies are trying to go after spent when I really need them to actually kill an enemy near me, that could be very dangerous. I do have a couple of familiars near me though that will shoot. Oh, I have no idea what hit me. It must have spawned behind me. I hate spent, man. Oh, it's such a pain in the ass. Is there a secret room in this room? You don't see that often. It was actually a secret room anti-curse shrine, but I'm not gonna interact with that. I'm just gonna keep moving on here. You don't see secret rooms in that room that often. I should keep in mind that secret rooms can spawn there, because I often don't look in that room. And you wanna know why I don't look in that room? It's because if you look at it, you can see that if you were to draw a square around the outside border of the room, this hallway is actually inside the edge of the square. And that's why I never expect there to be a secret room there. But I guess there could be one there. I guess there could be one spawning there. Something to keep in mind, I suppose. Yeah, I wonder if there can be a secret room in here. I'm not sure, but maybe. The fact that there can be one there is kind of weird. I don't think this is gonna be Wallmonger. I think it's too vertically large of a room for the floor, but I guess not. Here we go. Do not have coolant ready, so I cannot put out the flames in the center. Okay, I gotta keep an eye where I am, because I keep seeing chickens and I keep thinking I'm a chicken. I'm not a chicken. I mean, I'm a chicken, but of a different sort. We have got the coolant, so we can put out fire in the center. Oh man, this is so weird, not being able to shoot. And you know what, just blank to be certain. Okay, good fight. Up to 7 HP, up to 8 HP. It's dynamite. I picked up this gun. I don't know why, but I can't shoot it, so it doesn't matter. Oh no, I can pee. No, you know what? No bullets fired. I want this 100% accuracy achievement that makes the game divide by 0 and then crash at the end. That's what I want. Okay. Have fun, guys. Let's pop some coolant. Probably not gonna matter, but you know what? Why not? That jam meat cube is the biggest problem. Because... Oh, never mind. Jam meat cube is not the biggest problem. I guess, yeah, Supernova is worse than a jam meat cube because, you know, jam meat cube, yeah, he's gonna fire frequently, yeah, he's gonna approach you quickly, but at least he's not going to shoot, move, oh, excuse me. At least he's not gonna shoot, move quickly, and then shoot again in a direction or location in which you're not expecting him. So F that guy, F the Supernova. That was a chicken, okay? I was wondering, it's like, the room spawned with chicken. I mean, delicious, yes, but also, what the hell? Oh. Oh, okay, that was a little bit scary. What happened there? I mean, my familiars destroyed the table, and I couldn't use the table to block his arm, but the arm hit a familiar, and then it didn't hit me. Okay, that's a risky one. That's an interesting one. I didn't expect that. I mean, nothing I can do except kind of walk back and forth here. Actually, this was relatively straightforward and easy. Just keep moving. Oh, this is like absolute hell room. What the hell is this? 4 enemies that try to shoot you when they move. And when you move. My God. Okay, he dodge rolled into a pit and died. It's what I did on the first floor. So this is floor 5. I gotta give him a little bit of credit and say, you know what? Everyone does it. Okay. Gelatin. You can dodge his laser. If you're close enough and fast enough, you can dodge his laser. If not, you gotta dodge roll over it. If you're too slow or too far away, you gotta dodge roll over it. You know what? Come on, electrify. I guess if you were running away, you can barely escape the bullets by dodge rolling right before they disappear. Because those bullets, oh, that's a bad dodge. Those bullets are faster than you. Shoot the wall, thank you. Shoot my familiars, thank you. Hide behind a pillar. I don't know why they're not killing the one remaining enemy. There we go. Jeez, it took you guys a while. 4 blanks. More blanks than we had coming down to this floor last time. We have 8 HP. Honestly, I can't remember how much HP we had last time. Damn. Wanted to, break that? No, you just go through it. Wanted to get behind the wall before the Revolvent shut his arm into it. Yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna run away. My rotating familiars can still shoot you. It's like running away. AI and those guys are is a little weird. Okay. Dog. Want some armor, dog? Want some more HP, dog? Doge. Okay, save the coolant, use it when the SMGs come out. I'm gonna also try my best to blank the SMGs because I feel like that's gonna be important. Because if he summons SMGs, I'm gonna be having a bad time. Now I should be able to stand still in the corner and not worry about getting shot. Easy enough. Oh, we just barely got the right SMG. Excellent. That is so important, I think, because it's gonna be a pain in the ass if I have to deal with dodging the shots from the SMGs at the same time as everything else. This is a much better version of the fight. Okay. Walk left. Put Wingman into the wall. You know what it is? It's that normally there's a line of bullets going from me to the enemy. You know, normally I'm fire, 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 fire. I know where I'm standing because I can kind of track it back a little bit. But I look away for a split second and then I look back and then I don't recognize what's happening. You know, maybe it's because of the familiars, maybe it's because of the frickin' white feathers on the ground that I blend into. But, yeah, I think the line of bullets, your actual bullets, I think that's a big indicator of where you are out of your peripheral vision. So not having that, it's actually kind of messing me up a little bit. I am not noticing where, okay, I screwed up and it didn't cost me. I screwed up big time and it didn't cost me. They do a lot of damage very quickly. One more phase. I have 2 blanks. Use them. Something else I've been noticing on this run at least is that I have been a little bit bad about my dodging in the wrong direction and stuff. Okay, thank you. Wait, actually, the first time around, did it take 3 phases to kill the heart? Because this one took 2. I can't remember. But regardless, don't fall off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What bosses did we not flawless? I gotta wait to look at the frickin' map menu again. We didn't flawless the dragon the first time around, and did we flawless the high priest? I think so. Oh, right, Cannon Balrog when he went invisible and then he shot me because that's just what he does. He's a pain in the ass. So, besides those, we flawless the rest of the bosses. And now we wait. I like the right side, so I think I will try to move over there. That was a little bit lucky dodge. I almost got caught on the wall. I like this side though because I can kind of hide here, and there's less of an opportunity, I think, for bullets to bounce in behind me. Now, of course, the creatures can still fire a bullet in. Still a chance for a curvy shot from a Poopulon, I suppose. Please kill him, because now I can hide here. But you know, you kind of got this little, I'm stuck. I'm not stuck. You got this little alcove, and you got this little hidey hole. I kind of like it. Ton of HP. 2 blanks. I think we've got a good chance to make this run work. Oh, you know what I just realized? I was talking about, I'm not gonna give myself Payday Familiars or the Owl. I also didn't give myself Sir Junkan. But I felt like he might be a little too strong for even a familiar only run, because frickin' Sir Junkan is, you know, top tier. I don't really want to, you know, push the run too much in my favor. Okay, you know what? You guys are a pain in the ass. Somehow you missed me, though. Please kill him. The dog is so good. I should say the wolf. The wolf is on fire. Possibly not gonna get electrocuted. Oh, the Bloodulon, he is such an idiot. He could have cornered me, but he didn't. Uh-oh. Can you, yeah, shoot the wall. Can you, electrocute the abominations? Excuse me. The agonizers? Because I didn't hear him go or take hits of damage like tick, 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 tick. So maybe I should have saved the coolant and used it on the reinforcement wave that was going to summon the, Shot Grub. That's his name. Because that would have been a much more important enemy, I think, to kill quickly. Another key. Well, don't need keys. Thank you for falling into a hole. If they shot him twice, they could have knocked the Pupulon into a pit. Oh, there it goes. It's kind of hard to do. It's a little bit finicky on these very thin pits, but it does work sometimes. Can you kill him, please? Thank you. This was the wrong place to stand in. I'm realizing it more and more that the south, no, this is the correct direction. It just looks wrong because I can see the entrance right there. My familiar orbits into the entrance room, but this is the correct direction. This is gonna loop around, and this is gonna be a one-room dead end. Okay. Yeah, the more I do that room, the more I realize that you actually do want to stay at the bottom side of it. Because if you stay at the top, you're gonna have to, even though there's bigger pillars, you're gonna have to deal with the enemies that spawn in the gap. In that little pit. Thank you. I say thank you, but really what I mean is, you're doing your bare minimum job. Good job. Keep up. Hide if I can. Hide if I can. Hide if I can. Okay, you're starting to shoot a little bit more frequently than I would appreciate. And I'm gonna coolant because we know it's coming. He's not jammed this time. He's still a pain in the ass. Oh, this one's jammed. Did that do these Doritos, do they track your movement? Look, because it looked like it fired off the wall in the direction I was going, not the location I was standing. It was kind of weird. Okay. Oh, a broom. So, middle path. This is gonna suck, but if I just keep moving around, God, I hate that they do contact damage. If I just keep moving around, I might be able to keep him from summoning something, and I did not. That's okay. So everything else is dead. With only a Skeleton and his Necromancer friend, we should be fine. You know, shoot him. Target selection. Kill the not jammed enemy first. Get bullets off the screen before you worry about the frickin' Super Meat Cube. Not Super Meat Cube, Supernova. Right. I always do this room wrong when I'm on the top side. Don't stand next to the pillar. Stand on the back wall so the thwomp doesn't get you. There we go. This is the wrong direction. But I did have to do the second room to figure that out. And the second room wasn't that bad. Oh, you're very close to me. Oh. That's a little scary. You know what? I'm gonna go this way. It's a strange way to handle the room, but you know what? Whatever works. Let's light myself on fire. Because I feel on fire. Not really. I died the first time around on this floor. Okay. Cubes and cubes and cubes. At least on this room I can just hang out in the corner. That probably should have hit me. It's kind of a little bit of a dumb time to make a dodge roll. Should have dodged not in the corner, but I dodged in the corner. Thank you. There we go. I know this guy's gonna take a long time to kill, so please electrify the ground. And unfortunately, oh, they are sometimes hitting him. They're accidentally hitting fake death, causing him to get kind of pushed back a little bit, and when he gets pushed back, he doesn't hurt, he doesn't shoot, because he shoots into the wall, and his shots evaporate. I don't think there can ever be a secret room off of this room, because there's only an entrance and exit here and here. There's no location where there could possibly be another exit, I think. I think that's how it works. No. 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 Ah! Ah, damn it. It's okay. We have enough HP that I'm okay. I'm feeling good. That was that was an annoying one. I mean, I guess without me being able to shoot, I couldn't kill him maybe as fast as I would like, but you know, that's an annoying situation because that's a freaking shot grub and a jam shot grub and then 2 more shot grubs. Always a big pain in the ass, those guys. Those guys. Okay, you get electrified. This room I like because you have these tiny, tiny pillars, but if you position yourself correctly, you don't get hit by the shock grubs. And there's a couple of different ways to do it. One is you can just kind of dodge back and forth around the pillar, and the other one is you can just, oh, this is not good. Oh, he's not jammed, okay. The other one is that you can just stand literally behind the pillar and then hope all of his shots land. Jammed, jammed, jammed. Lovely. Excuse me. Don't shoot me, please. These guys are not too bad, though. I can handle a veteran. Now, for veterans, I do not ascribe to the belief that you should just kind of move back and forth. I think when there's frickin' 4 veterans, you've got to just kind of keep moving in a circle and hope that you can make something work. Oh, they killed the Poopulon first. Lovely. They killed my poop. Oh, that's a chicken. Jesus. I just saw him out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, what the hell is that? Those are bullets, but they're not bullets I have to worry about. Okay. Instead of 2 HP and 3 blanks, we've got 8 HP and 2 blanks. Much better. Again, though, he opens up, spawning enemies. Yep. I figured I'd take the shot because, you know, I actually have HP to spare. But of course he summons enemies again on a run in which I have no sense of target selection. Please, please, there we go, electrify it. Electrify! A little bit late on my dodge roll. But I just didn't expect him to fire quickly because he's jam boy. Ah, you know what? God damn it. I would love to be able to stop summoning dudes, okay? Stop summoning Tombstone Bullet Kid. I would love to be able to shoot him. That's probably gonna be the worst phase though. I actually did try using a blank up there. The blank button didn't work on my mouse. Stupid mouse. But I think that's gonna be the worst phase. This one is gonna be a bit longer because we actually can't really, oh fucking Christ. We can't have all of our familiars firing at once because they will stop firing eventually, but oh my God. Okay, don't screw it twice in a row, okay? But it shouldn't be that bad. I'm just playing poorly. It's strange not being able to shoot. I'm telling you. That's how you want to do that. It feels weird not being able to shoot. It's not the direction I wanted to go in. Wanted to do it in the other direction. Left first, then right. Because if you go left first, then right. Oh, thank you, chickens. Oh, shit. Walked into it. Maybe I should just stop moving. These guys, they do act as bullet blockers. Maybe I should just let them block all the bullets. You think? In fact, I know for a fact that's what I should be doing. Okay, we have to blank, because if I get hit one more time, I'm dead. Please, kill him. Yeah, I think I got this. Yep. Got this. Kill him. Thank Christ, at least we made it further than we did on the last attempt. Now, this shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Of course he starts by doing that. I hate how you... It'd be much better if you started... Also, I have no blanks, and I cannot get hit. So, let's not get hit ever. We're doing a lot of damage very quickly, though. Okay, I think we got it. Just focus 1,000% on dodging. I hate that. I hate how you spawn on the Lich fight below him. It's literally the worst place to stand on the Lich Phase 3 fight. Excuse me, hold on. I can't, oh wait, I can do it, P. Apparently the shoot button is also finish the game. But yeah, I hate how you spawn directly below Lich, because that's the worst place to be. Because if you try to move to the side of him, there's a good chance he's gonna open up with an attack that shoots in the, you know, corner of your screen, 45 or 90 degree angles, and in a big X, and he's gonna fire really quickly, and it's gonna be hard to dodge, and he has 2 attacks that do that. And if you try to stay directly below him to see what he does first, he can open up with just like this weird hourglass attack where he just fires bullets directly up, directly down, continuously, and then some waves to the side, or like in a circle. I don't exactly know what it is. It's annoying. You don't want to spawn below the Lich. You want to spawn to the left of the Lich. You want to spawn to the right of the Lich, where you're actually safe from his attacks. Like, the only thing that he does to the left and the right specifically is the rocket attack. He opens up on that side, but the rocket is, you know, it takes a second to come out, so you know it's coming. You can dodge it because it's a relatively slow moving super projectile. The big problem with the rocket is that when it comes back, it launches bullets out of the exhaust. But I hate spawning underneath the Lich, and the more I play, the more I'm realizing that I gotta handle that better. The opening phase of Lich 3, which I know what I need to do. What I need to do is move to the left or to the right, making sure to dodge when I hit that exact 45 degree angle. Problem is that if he fires just before you activate your dodge, you could accidentally dodge into something. But alternatively, what I could do is just kind of move back left a little bit and then be very careful around that exact 45 degree angle mark, but I like staying closer to him, but maybe that's my problem. Anyways, there we go, there's a familiar run. Took 2 attempts, we had to use the clone to come back to life and survive the second time, but in effect, it's basically 2 runs in 1, because we respawn with 6 HP and then nothing else matters. Yeah, we had more money, but we didn't spend any of it. Coolness doesn't matter. We didn't pick up coolness, we didn't use cigarettes, we didn't pick up any other item except for the clone. So it was just 2 runs in 1. 2 attempts at the familiar only run. And the biggest problem, it's not a problem, but the biggest difficulty in this run is that you can't choose your targets. You have to let your familiars handle the fighting, and on something like the Lich Phase 1, where, you know, crowd control is super frickin' important, you have no options. You have to just try to dodge, use your coolant. If you have an active item, use it. You know, I guess on a normal run, you would still have, at the very least, Robot's Right Hand that you could use to kill the tombstoners. Because they don't have that much HP, you just gotta freaking fire at them. But at least we had, you know, Wingman, Chicken, and the Space Friend to help out a little bit. They were attacking the tombstones slightly. And I think that was the only reason why they ended up dying, just because, you know, they're closer to us than the boss and they'll home in on him, or on the tombstones instead of him. But that's probably the biggest pain in the ass on the run. The dragon in the Lich Phase 2 are also another pain in the ass, because your familiars will stop attacking because the enemy isn't moving. At least for the dragon's heart, the familiars will start attacking again, but, you know, for the first phase of the dragon and for Lich 2, it just makes the fights a little bit long. Super Space Turtle, I don't know why you do it, but you're annoying when that happens. At least we had R2-G2. It looked like R2-G2 was working correctly because he fires in bursts. And, well, I guess the third pain in the ass would be not having a line of bullets that you can use to determine where you are, because especially with a lot of familiars that stay near you, orbit you, the chicken creating a lot of feathers, making it hard to see, I oftentimes just lost track of where I was standing because, you know, I rarely stare at my character. I always stare at the enemies or at like the midpoint between me and the enemies, looking where the bullets are coming in from. Sometimes I will stare at myself when I'm making a very particular dodge, like, hey, you got veterans. You need to pay attention to where the veterans are shooting exactly because you need to make your movement exact. But, you know, a lot of times I'm not staring at myself. You know, on the dragon fight, I'm looking at the entire freaking screen to see what the hell's happening, where the bullets are bouncing in from, where the gaps are going to be, and then try to position myself accordingly. You know, maybe I'll dart my vision from the middle to my character to the middle to my character, but when I can't see myself, it gets a little bit confusing. So that's another pain in the ass, not having the line of projectiles emanating from you, the character, showing you where you are. Makes it a little bit more difficult. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.